We're back live at 417 Southern Speedway. Next feature of the night is our premiere feature, Florida Pro Truck Challenge Series. We're trying to rush everyone off the track from the last race so we can get this one in just in case there's weather coming. Hopefully there's not.
You know, with the wind picking up, it's definitely getting closer and closer, so we just got to hope we can get through this last two races. But speaking of racing, the mini stock feature that we just had go by us not too long ago, I believe it was the second feature of the night, we did have a DQ, so that did move the order of the finishing lineup.
Make sure to share the feature. Make sure to share the broadcast so all your buddies can tune in and watch. We're up here surrounded by the spotters. We got the 84 Bill Van Dievener in the front row. Dylan Bigley on the high side. Jacob Wozniak. Derek Pugh. 92 of Brennan Pletcher. 12 of Granger Para. Cody Crucker in the 27. Bray Holmes in the 57. Jeffrey White in the 41. 21 is going to be Leroy Moore. 35 is Michael Whipple. Uh-oh.
37
okay,
is Jacob Wozniak. 31 is Nicoletti. 99.
Johnny Mara. And the 24 is driven by Joe Gentry. It's going to be one to go this time by.
Trucks to look at going into this race. The top 8 are really, really stout trucks. I mean, really close in qualifying. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on here.
50 laps of green flag action for the Florida Pro Truck Challenge Series. I'm telling you, any one of these trucks can take the win tonight.
Definitely watch for the 27 too, being fourth row back. He's always fast here. 37 and Nick Hernandez was fast qualifier. Flagman's looking him over. Green flag is out. 84 Bill Van Dievener. 28 of Dylan Bigley. Front row. Looks like we're keeping it clean.
Those are two hometown boys. Got Nick Hernandez looking to the bottom of Dylan Bigley. 37 takes
Look at
second.
the outside line. The outside line is falling back fast. I mean, there is no grip out there right now.
84 is your leader. 37 in second. The 3 and the 28 are side by side for third. Nick Hernandez was your fast qualifier for today. Bill Van Dievener is a local here, always fast. You see Brennan Pletcher in the 92 on the bottom of Bigley.
Yeah, it looks like Bigley's holding it up there on the outside, but like I said, it's just so dirty out there. It's going to be hard to keep it out there for so long.
Battle right now is for first. You got Bill Van Dievener getting run down by the 37 and Nick Hernandez in second. Both always fast trucks.
Yeah, both really good looking trucks too. I mean,
and keep in mind, we may have weather coming. So these drivers want to take the lead as quick as possible.
Yeah, how hard do you push knowing weather's coming? I mean, we'll see what happens.
84, Bill Van Dievener is your leader. Nick Hernandez settling for second, but don't look now. You got Derek Pugh in his rearview mirror. Brennan Pletcher right there behind him. You got a great field of young guns and veteran drivers in this field.
You know, as we're talking about how hard they're pushing, do you think they're also saving? I mean, it's a long race. You don't want to burn up your tires this early in the race. So I'm starting to see the 37 back off a little bit. I wonder if that's his own choice.
And how about Joe Gentry jumping in the 24 Donnie Burkhalter truck? Starting at the tail of the field. Right now, the top 3 are trying to pull away from the rest of the field. 84, Bill Van Dievener. 37 and Nick Hernandez. 3 of Derek Pugh.
Oh, the 12 got into the back of the 27 there, looking to the inside.
Brennan Pletcher right there in fourth, not wanting to give them too much space. The battle right now is on between Granger Para and Cody Crucker.
Yeah, the 12 definitely went in there and did a little bit of a bumper run on the 27.
Two great up-and-coming drivers. Two very respectful young men. Always put on a show here at 417.
Back to the leaders, it looks like Derek Pugh has caught the field. I mean, he really put the foot down, and he's caught the 37.
Throw a blanket on the top three. They're all nose to tail. Now keep in mind, in the next 5 to 10 laps, they're going to be running into lap traffic.
Look at Derek Pugh, man, really holding up there with two of the best on this track. Hernandez and the 84, I mean, they were fast.
35 to go next time by. It's going to be 35 to go next time by. '84 Bill Van Dievener, 37 and Nick Hernandez, 3 of Derek Pugh. Coming up on the lap truck of Johnny Mara. Johnny Mara, a very respectable young racer, trying to get some seat time here at 417 Southern Speedway. Moves up out of the way of the leaders, gives them plenty of room. All the leaders clear him.
Derek Pugh really starting to pressure.
A little bit of an advantage to Derek Pugh in the 3. It looked like he got around the 99 a little bit better than Nick Hernandez. Bill Van Dievener spaced out his lead a little bit. Derek Pugh is wanting to take second from Hernandez. Hernandez never gives it up easily.
Looking a little bit farther back, look at the 12 of Para. He is coming through that field. He got around the 27, is caught bigly in the 28.
84 is your leader. Derek Pugh wanting to know which side to take. Looks to the bottom of Hernandez, can't get there. Bill Van Dievener is still your leader, 30 to go, 30 to go. Pulling away from Hernandez, but he's got some more lap traffic up ahead.
You know, I think Derek decided he was going to step on it. He realized they were getting close to halfway, and he really needed to get going there.
The battle right now is for second. Nick Hernandez and Derek Pugh. You got 2 lap trucks up ahead of the leader. 24 Joe Gentry, 31 of Jacob Nicoletti. They're going to be side by side in front of your leader. Bill Van Dievener looking to grid around lap traffic of Jacob Nicoletti and 24 of Joe Gentry. Bill goes to the bottom, clears the 31. Comes up to the bumper at the 24. Joe Gentry moves up and gives him position. It's going to be 25 to go this time by. We are
this is going to get really interesting here.
By.
The 24 and the 31 are battling for position, while the leaders are also battling for position right behind them.
Absolutely. Now keep in mind, the 24 is the track owner. So do you move him for position?
Yeah. Here comes the 3, man. He's been really sporty on the back bumper of that 37, so we're really going to see if he wants that position or not.
I'm not really sure if I would move the track owner for position. But Nick Hernandez may not have a choice because he's got Derek Pugh right on his bumper.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, Derek Pugh is coming through that field.
There's a big battle going on all over the track. You got Bill Van Dievener with the lead. You got Joe Gentry in the 24. 37 is actually second, going to the bottom of Joe Gentry. Second and third clears him.
Derek Pugh looking to the inside here.
Now the 3 is looking at the bottom of the 37, but could not get there for position. It's going to be 20 laps to go this time by, and the leader is coming up on more lap traffic.
Oh, the 3 is going to get to the inside of the 37 here. It didn't look like he moved. It looks like the 37 is having an issue, or maybe just letting him by, understanding maybe the 3 is just faster.
That was a great move by those 2 drivers. They don't want the 92 to catch up, so they're trying to move as smooth as possible.
You know, Derek's probably thinking that's a few laps late.
The battle right now is behind these guys. The 92 of Brennan Pletcher, 28 of Dylan Bigley, Granger Pear, and Cody Crocker. They are all nose to tail wanting to take position.
Focusing there behind them, the 92 and the 28.
Stephen Babcock, comment and move him. He would move you. I'm not sure Joe would move me, but he would probably move you guys.
Looking a little bit back behind them, the 92, the 28, the 12, they are having a 3-car battle for position here, and they are catching Hernandez fast. I mean, car length after car length entering the corner. So this is going to get very interesting when those 3 drivers catch up to Hernandez here.
And I'm wondering if Hernandez maybe has an issue on that truck. He's slowed up quite a bit since the beginning of the race.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely a lot faster. I mean, the tires, you know, they drop after laps, and I'm just curious to see whether the tires are... Oh, we got a caution. 37 of Wozniak in the middle of 1 and 2.
37 of Jacob Wozniak.
Yeah, that was just a thing of circumstance there. It looks like he just... I want to say he spun out by himself, but we're not obviously sure.
Yeah, the 37 of Jacob Wozniak spun right in front of the leader, Bill Van Deventer, so... Caution is out. What a great race.
Yeah, definitely a really good race here. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the 37, but the 37 was dropping back almost to the 92's bumper, and the 92, 28, and 12 was, I mean, they were right there, bumper to bumper.
And just to clarify, that's the 37 of Jacob Wozniak. The other 37 is Nick Hernandez.
Yes.
They kind of look similar on the track, but one's got yellow wheels and one's got black wheels. So when you're glancing on the track, it's kind of hard to tell a difference.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, both of the trucks are very nice looking trucks. I love the neon yellow. That's always been one of my favorite things is neon yellow. So the 84 stands out to me, the 37, both 37s. I love it.
I love the new nose on the 92, Brennan Pletcher. That is a gorgeous truck.
That truck in general, yes, is very gorgeous. Speaking of, if we're going to be on the topic of paint jobs, 24, I mean, that truck is beautiful. I love the way that truck looks out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In the meantime, Garrett Thompson commented on our live feed and said I'd move my mama to win a race. So just real quick, if my mom's watching, her and I have made a deal. If we happen to do like a powder puff or anything like that, we will wreck each other to win the race.
You know, I'd love to see you in a powder puff in general, whether you're wrecking somebody or not. We could put Brandon in a powder puff car too.
I think we would have to do an enduro or something, so it's okay for me to not bring it back.
Exactly, enduro. Do the 100-lapper for New Year's. Be awesome.
And while they're trying to get these boys lined back up, let's take a minute and talk about all the talent in the field. Like, there is literally...
You know, it goes from old to middle-aged and young in this field. I mean, we've got some really young drivers here. The 12.
Dodge Colbert.
Yes.
Did you just say old?
Well, older.
Wait till I get up there.
Oh.
You're in trouble.
Older, not old, but you get what I'm saying here. I mean, we do have some really young drivers out there. I mean, look at Bray Holmes, who I think he's my age, 19. You got the 3 of Derek Pugh, just a little bit older than me, and then you got the 12. He's very young. I don't know how old Cody Crocker is, but I think he's younger too, right?
So right now they're trying to get all these boys back in line. It looks like Bray Holmes came in for some repairs. I see him rolling down pit road on the back stretch, getting ready to roll back out. So
I want to say half the field is teens. I mean, the 31, the 37, the 27, the 12, both 37s, or not both 37s. I was thinking of Derek Pugh there.
Joe Winchell just commented old.
Old.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to call you out like that.
You're in big trouble, Dodge. I think I'm twice the age of most of these drivers.
But that's okay, because, you know, I could say all I want, but Joe, if we were having a stand-up race, he would definitely beat me. I mean, you know, he can say what he wants, but he's a good driver.
Absolutely. He's our hero.
Hero.
So, in the meantime, I think they're getting these boys lined back up. We're going to be 16 laps to go when we go back green.
I think they're giving time out for the people also that pulled into the pits for repairs there. Yep, here comes the 41 back on track.
So Bray Holmes pulled in and had some repairs. The 41 of Jeffrey White pulled in and had some repairs. 41's rolling back out on the track now.
You know, my favorite truck body out there, honestly, and it's the plainest one out there, has to be the 28 right now. I love the way they built that truck. I don't know, it's something about it. I mean, it's so plain that it just pops out.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of so many of them. The 84 is one of my favorite to look at.
Yes. Oh, I love the scheme on that. Awesome. And I know Michael Goddard, who helped build that truck, and they're a great group of people too. So
absolutely. We are doubled back up. The flagman's looking him over, not liking what he's seeing right now. I think they're still trying to get him into position.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give Wozniak his position back maybe. Maybe he did have contact there. I mean, I didn't see it, obviously, but
I think he did have help. It looks like they're all trying to figure it out down here.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the 84 of Bill Van Devener, front row, with Derek Pugh on the outside. I'm not sure how that's going to go because both of them are super fast. Let's see if the I apologize to you guys if you hear the spotters. They're getting a little bit rowdy with 16 to go. So
as they
let's
should.
see if Derek Pugh can do anything on the outside. So far tonight, the outside has not worked well for people. So
no, and I don't. I mean, you know, maybe it's cleaned up a little bit as they've been going, but it's definitely hasn't been hit. Looks like the caution's still out here.
Caution is out. They do not like the lineup. They're still having a battle for the lineup here. So I'm going to go through the lineup. Right now, Bill Van Devener is your leader with Derek Pugh on the outside. You got the 37 of Nick Hernandez with Brennan Pletcher on the high side. You got the 28 of Dylan Bigley. And it looks like Granger Parra on his high side. You got Cody Crucker and Bray Holmes, Jacob Wozniak and Jeffrey White, Leroy Moore and Jacob Nicoletti, Joe Gentry and Johnny Mara. And they are doubling him up. The flagman's looking him over. He's going to give him the one to go this time by. Yes, we are at 417 Southern Speedway, Punta Gorda, Florida, Charlotte County, right by the airport. Make sure you tune in. Come visit. All right, so they're all bunched up. This is going to be a great restart. I'm loving the most multi-camera angles.
I think everybody is. Honestly, it's amazing to watch over here inside. But we'll see if the 3 can do anything. I really like Derek. You know, he's a good driver. So
green flag is out. Green flag is out. 84. Bill takes the lead. Derek stays right there with him on the high side, but he falls in line. You see Bill get a little bit squirrely on that restart.
Yeah, definitely got loose. Definitely just got in the throttle a little too quick there, but he was able to keep his steady and he started to pull away a little bit here.
How about that battle behind him? You got 84, 3, 92, and then behind him a whole bunch of trucks. 37 of Hernandez, 28 of Bigley, 92. 12 of Parra, 27 of Crooker, and Bray Holmes all right there battling it out. We got 14 to go.
Yeah, they're all right there. I mean, it looked like the 37 held up the 12 a little bit. Oh, they're going to be...
Oh, and they get together.
Oh, he locked it up. Oh, hard hit down there. The 41, 27. I can't see who else is involved down there.
27 of Cody Crucker, 41 of Jeffrey White.
Trying to see who else was involved. It looks like the 41, 27. Trying to see who else pulls away from that accident. That was a hard hit that the 27 just had to take with the 41.
We're going to roll to an HTO replay, and Dodge can give us play-by-play on it.
Looks like we got an HTO replay here, though. Here it is. Have to see what happened here. 57 went in there and got to the inside. 27, it looks like he locked up the brakes, came down in front of the 41, and the 21 of Leroy Moore just looped it to avoid making contact. But, man, that was a hard hit for the 41 into the side door of the 27. So, have to see what happens. See if anybody has to go get some damage repaired. Definitely looks like
they say, cautions breed cautions, boys.
Yes.
27 pulls up to the top of the track, letting everyone look at it and see if it's good to go.
It looks like his left front, I want to say it's a wheel, but it could be worse, but it definitely looks bent. I mean, you could see it moving.
Yeah. And then you have the 41 of Jeffrey White coming in for repairs. I see them working on his truck on the backstretch pit. Leroy Moore is back rolling. Looks good. So we'll run down the lineup as they get the rest of them back in line from that caution, but your leader is still Bill Van Devender in the 84. You got Derek Pugh in the 3. 92 of Brennan Pletcher. Notice how Brennan just keeps his nose clean. He just holds his position, and he races so clean and so smooth, and he's always there to pounce at the end of the race.
You know, that's one thing I really like about this track is you can actually see them working on the trucks, especially when you're parked down there on the backstretch. I mean, you can see they have a light above the 41 right now just getting work done.
I definitely love the way they do that.
Yeah.
I love the way I can see if they're rolling back out on the track here. So 84 is still your leader, Bill Van Devender. The 3 of Derek Pugh in second. Brennan Pletcher in third. Nick Hernandez in fourth. 28 of Dylan Bigley. Granger Pera. Bray Holmes. Jacob Wozniak. Leroy Moore. Jacob Nicoletti. Joe Gentry in the 24. And Johnny Mara in the 99.
Looks like the 41's back out. He's going to get in behind the 31 or 21 because they were the last cars on the lead lap here.
Yep, we got some lap traffic, so he should be able to fall back in line ahead of the lap traffic. It looks like the hood is off. They made some repairs, and good for him. He'll be able to finish the race. It's going to be 14 to go. The wind is still picking up here.
Yeah, it looks crazy out there, but, you know, at least he was able to get back out on track, and that's always a good sign when another truck can get out there. And they did the repairs. It looks like he's missing his hood. Looks like his right front is a little beat in, but there's nothing wrong with that. Just looked like another racing incident. I mean, the 57 got to the inside of the 12. The 12 slid up a little bit, got into the left rear of the 27, and after that, it was history. I mean, the 27 locked it up, and looks like they're actually battling for position on track under caution right here.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves.
Yes. You know, as a driver, I do not agree with it 100%, but at the same time, sometimes you feel like you're in the wrong spot, and you are. Right. So you have to fight for where you're at, and you know, every position counts on asphalt racing. It's not like dirt where you can, you know, 4 lanes of racing. You know, you really got to earn every spot on asphalt.
Well, looks like we're going to double them up this time by. Derek Pugh has another shot to try the high side outside of Bill Van Devender.
You know, I think his best shot there was when he got loose coming off of 2. I think he had a chance, but we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully he gets a better start because Bill definitely beat him to the first corner there on the last one. So hopefully Derek gets up on the wheel a little bit. We can see if we can have a good battle here for the lead. But the 92 do not leave him out. He caught up to Derek on that last restart and was right there.
You can never count out the 92 of Brennan Pletcher
Never.
and Nick Hernandez. Then you got Dylan Bigley. The flagman's looking him over. Green flag is out. Looks like they all get together. Nick Hernandez was not able to fire. Something broke on the 37er Hernandez. So you got Brennan Pletcher right now on the 92 on the bottom of Derek Pugh trying to take second.
Looks
Derek
like he's gonna be able to.
Not running well on the high side. I don't think there is much position on the high side. There's a flagman down on the track. 84 Bill Van Devender. 92 of Brennan Pletcher second. Dylan Bigley in third. 57 of Bray Holmes is battling it out with Derek Pugh right now.
You know,
that high side's not working well.
Definitely going to lose a lot of positions here. I mean, he's falling all the way back from second to battling for fourth right now. The 57 looks really fast on the inside of that 3. I mean, it must have been those adjustments that they made under the 1 caution. So hopefully Derek can get back in line and get back up there, but definitely looking down on it.
Derek's doing everything he can to hold on to that truck. In the meantime, you got Bigley looking under Brennan Pletcher and sprinkling. It is sprinkling here at the track.
I'm starting to think Bigley was saving the last few runs.
Right now, Bill Van Deventer with the lead. Bigley in second, Brennan Pletcher in third. The battle is still on between Bray Holmes and Derek Pugh.
This is a really good battle here. I mean, those three are really battling it out hard.
Is sideways, trying to hold on to that truck on the high side.
You know,
it's misting pretty heavy out here.
The longer he's out there, the more he's cleaning it off, so the better it's getting. And I mean, you can see that he's able to hold it out there now.
Yeah, it definitely looks better each lap. Granger Pear is going to try to slide to the inside and take position from Derek. They're now side by side for fifth.
Hey, focusing back on the leaders
right
here for a
now,
second. Bigley is right there on the 84. I mean, he is on the bumper of the 84. I am really starting to think he's saved.
Bill Van Deventer, Bigley in second. Brennan Pletcher in third. Right now, Brennan Pletcher's hoping both of them slide up the track.
Yeah, and I mean, Speaking of sliding, it's starting to get a little bit of a sprinkle out there, are we not, Jen?
84, Bill Van Deventer. It's coming down pretty good. It's coming down pretty good. It's a heavy mist out here right now.
It's looking like we're getting a little bit, but the 28 looking to the outside.
28 on the high side of Bill Van Deventer. Right now, it's still misting pretty good out here. 28 trying to take position on the high side. These are two hometown boys, Bill Van Deventer and Dylan Bigley. But don't count out Brennan Pletcher. It's going to be 2 to go. 2 to go this time by. Bill Van Deventer. Dylan Bigley. Brennan Pletcher. Bray Holmes has worked his way up to fourth. Granger Pear in fifth. White flag is out. Let's see if Bigley has anything for the leader. He is to the bumper. They touch. They touch on the backstretch. Let's see if he's got anything for him in 3 and 4. Bill Van Deventer with a win. Bigley in second. Brennan Pletcher in third. Bray Holmes in fourth. Granger Pear in fifth. Derek Pugh, Cody Crocker, Leroy Moore. What a race. What a race, guys. I'm pretty sure there was about 8 trucks that could have taken that win.
Definitely an awesome race there.
Bill Van Deventer with the win. And that beautiful number 84 truck, it is still sprinkling here. Got the 28 of Bigley. And then the 92 of Brennan Pletcher.
I think he was waiting for a little bit of space here. I wonder if we're going to see a little bit of a burn down maybe. You know, I don't know how many wins he has, but he's definitely been really fast.
What a great race.
Honestly, I mean, the 28 you could tell was saving his tires at the beginning of the race, but the 84 on the other hand, he said once I'm out front. So held it out there and was able to hold off the 28, who was the fast charger there coming through the field. And awesome race. 92 also, I mean, we talked about him a little bit before the races, and he was coming. I mean, that was really fast.
Something's wrong with 84. He will not refire. So
I mean, good timing, I guess.
Yeah, great job to Bill from Stewart. Nice finish. Good job, Bill. Great video. Brent Huber, good race. We're missing Brent. He's not here racing. So we're going to try to get the winner down in victory lane, and I might even run down there for a picture. Got to run down there with my race family. Oh, there he goes. That works.
Wants the flag. Somebody give him the flag. He deserves it. Awesome
Robert's trying to get there. Oh, he wants.
No, don't stall it. Start back up.
All right, I'm tossing the broadcast over to Dodge.
Dylan Bigley over here talking to our second place driver. If I can figure out where he went.
Well, awesome race here. I mean,
Pulling off with a couple long rows in victory lane. They're having some discussion. So let them just have that out over there from their own. Here comes Dylan. Hey, buddy. You know, truck was good all night long, but you kind of fell back in the middle of the field. You got hung on the outside on that restart. But then at the end of the race, Derek gets hung on the outside, and you're able to come up on the inside line and make some ground.
Yeah, I mean, this 417 used to be pretty outside dominant. I don't know what happened to it. Restarts are good, but once you go into turn one, it's not the thing anymore. I got to thank the favors, though. Without you guys, good. I don't know. I mean, I thought we had to win there. I mean, we got put in the backstretch. Fence with like 3 to go on the outside, but that's racing. I hear it's not his fault, so.
Yeah, you kind of come up on the outside fender there. Maybe the spotter wasn't able to get the word fast enough to him there. He kind of come across your nose, didn't he?
That's exactly what happened.
That's racing, though. You did a great job. You want to thank some of the people that helped you put this thing up here on the front straightaway tonight?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my brother, my fiance, Josh, Johnny, Sean. There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people. Kyle, there's people. Can't think of enough. But again, I can't thank 417 and all these fans.
All right, congratulations. Dylan Bigley finishing second. I believe we've got Van Dievender up here. I can walk over here and chat with him now. Bill Van Dievender getting the win tonight. You got out in front of this field and just ran away with it through the middle of the race, but then come time, we got down to the end of the race. And turn around here, the fans want to see you, Bill. We got down to the end of the race there, and you had some late race challenge there, didn't you?
Oh, we had some pressure. Beginning of the race, the truck was flawless. Had that caution, back to tight, real tight. Started to do with some fans, doing everything I could to get it freed up. And I think I ran my right rear band a little too long, so it was just so free. I thought Dylan had me on the outside. Busted tire, luckily cleared him. But hats off to these guys. I mean, they raced hard, we raced clean. Other than a couple little cautions for stupid stuff. Great race.
Well, you did an excellent job as always. We have a great time watching you wheel this thing out here at the Speedway. You want to thank some of your crew that helped you out with this thing?
Absolutely. We'll start with sponsors: Cypress Construction, Natural Roofing, Exterior Services, Jeremy Giffer, Michael Goddard, my wife, my dad and mom showed up. Philip showed up today. Appreciate the help. Thanks fans for coming out. Wish we could have had more cars in the other classes, but great night.
All right, congratulations, Bill Van Dievender. You fans, I'm supposed to be calling out the 50-50 number. I got to grab that thing. I left it up in the tower. I got so excited about the finish of this race. Give me just a second. I'll run up there and grab that. But let me talk to real quick to Brendan Fletcher. Brendan, I've been watching you, buddy, and I've been waiting for the chance to get to interview up here on the podium. You've been inching this truck, you know, all year long, and for the last 2 years, I've had my eye on the 92 truck, and I finally get a chance to see you here. Top 3 spot tonight. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've been working on this thing a lot. It does faster, and every time we come here, we get it just a little bit faster. Tonight it was almost perfect. We weren't quite as fast as the 84, but we'll keep working on it. But
You did a real good job there in that one restart. I want to say you drove around the outside of Nick Hernandez, who set our fast qualifying time. That was some feat in itself.
yeah, I was happy that caution came out because that long run I was being super tight, but the caution came out. I got the full tires down. Yeah, it took off on the outside, but yeah, I just gotta thank my mom and dad. They were on this thing 20%. They did super fast. They made it really easy for me, and I got all my equipment today. And thank you to all the fans who came out. I hope you have a good show.
Well, congratulations, and I'm glad to see you up here on the podium. Brendan Fletcher is the number 92 truck tonight. Fans, give me just a second, and I'm going to call out that 50-50 number if you're waiting on that. Things got a little exciting there at the end of the race, and I forgot to bring a bucket down and have Bill pull one, but I'm going to go up there and pull it right there.
Huge thanks to all you guys for tuning in tonight. Huge thanks to Black Sails Racing, 417 Southern Speedway, and of course Florida Pro Truck Challenge Series, HTO in Lakeland. Make sure if you want some sweet tea, you stop by HTO in Lakeland. TVU and everyone involved in the broadcast. We really appreciate you guys. If you want to become a marketing partner with us, hit us up, shoot us a message, give us a call. We're happy to work with everyone. And that's it for tonight at 417 Southern Speedway. So I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Make sure to share it so everyone can watch it. And have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks, guys.